What is up, guys, and welcome to James Complains. And as you guys probably already know if you followed my channel for a while, the channel is centered around Europe, specifically Germany. So we're going to complain about things that pertained to that topic. One of the biggest things I wanted to complain about today was how America is very deceptive. Let's talk about it. All right. I've told this story a million times, so you've probably seen a video like this somewhere on the channel, but I really want to take this home today because it irks my damn soul, and it just gets deeper and deeper and deeper, and it's been bothering me since I was 6 years old. Story time. So I was a 6-year-old kid. I got an allowance from my parents. As long as I did chores, I got an allowance, right? That's how it worked. Very transactional. I remember when EB Games existed, I would go to EB Games, I would buy games and stuff like that, but this was my first time doing that, right? This is my first time buying anything. This was the very first time I received an allowance. I was 6 years old. Very first little money I ever had. And I remember walking into a pharmacy. They have a little like candy counterable shit thing or whatever on the side, and my dad went to go grab what he needed to go grab, and I grabbed a candy bar, right? So I looked at the price tag on this candy bar, and it said that it cost about 65 cents for a Snickers bar. So I'm like, oh, bet I have like 65 cents exactly. So I pulled out my little 65 cents exactly in change. I go up to the counter, you know, wait in line like everybody else. I go up to go pay, and the lady's like, all right, sir, that'll be 110. I'm like, 110? Bitch, the price tag says 65 cents. What you talking about? 110. 110. 110? You got me. That's highway robbery. My little heart was shattered. And that is exactly what I'm going to be complaining about today. Why the hell are our price tags so deceiving here in America? I can only imagine the frustration that foreign people have coming here and seeing price tags that don't actually give you the actual price of the item. Now, I understand different states have different sales tax and, you know, the federal tax bullshit and blah 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 blah, but it doesn't make any fucking sense. It makes sense to put that all in the same price, right? If you're in one state and a Twinkie costs $1.10, put that shit on a damn sticker, bro. Put it on the price tag. I'm not trying to play guess how much the shit costs, right? I don't want to play that when I walk into an establishment. I feel like it should be easy come, easy go. You walk in, boom, bam, whatever. I heard that it's a weird marketing strategy that deceives people into thinking that it's cheaper than what it actually is by just literally shorting the price by a fucking penny. For instance, right? People see that a PlayStation costs $400 and they're like, oh, that's way too much. It's just too much. It's too, But then when they see that a PlayStation costs $399.99, they're like, I can afford that. Yeah. Now, the one thing that I've heard about Germany that's very similar to Korea and most of the rest of the world, right? I'm pretty sure the rest of the world does this, is when you go into a store, go figure, the price is what you pay and not a penny over. So for me, I thought it was highway robbery because there was always an additional something that got tacked on. Whenever I bought my laptop, the laptop that I'm recording this video on, I paid $4,000 for it. 4,000. With taxes, it was almost 5,000. Would you believe me if I told you it was almost $5,000, bruh? First off, I took out a loan. I didn't have it like that, guys. I took a loan out for this, and I paid it off recently within the last like year and a half. You know what I mean? So why does it have to be like that? Why? I'm going to segue into another issue that irks my soul, and actually it irks my soul in a very particular way. Once again, I'm complaining about America's issue. So the first issue that I have is America being very it's not advertiser fraud. Isn't it advertiser fraud or something like that? I forgot what it's called, but like when you say that the item is going to be a certain price and it's not, like it's cloak and dagger. They need to change that shit. We're in the 21st century, and like it's so weird that like I have to go into stores still and play how much money is this going to cost after taxes. What's the tax percentage in this state? Because I don't know how much this shit gonna cost. It's just dumb, bro. Add the tax into the price. Last thing I'm gonna complain about, and it's huge, man. So in Germany, where it relates to taxes and stuff like that, right? I complained that the taxes were too damn high. Like, you guys pay too much in taxes. If I were to live in Germany, I would be turning up twice because y'all pay too damn much in taxes. But I'm starting to realize that in the grand scheme of things, that is nothing nothing compared to what we have to pay in general on a day-to-day basis for dumb shit. Like, let's talk about the hospital bills real quick, y'all. I was hospitalized 2 years ago. I was in an ambulance. You wanna know how much the ambulance costs?
Trick question, you don't.
For a 2-minute ride, bro, $900. That's the most expensive Uber ride ever. $900 for a 2-minute ride, dog. For what? They stared at me for 2 minutes. I was conscious. They were staring at me. I was staring at them. They're like, "Ooh, here we are. Have a nice trip." Bitch, I could have drove myself. What the hell? I hate that, bro. I hate that. And hospital bills be ridiculous too. You might as well take yourself out of existence if you ever find yourself in the emergency room. I'm so serious. I wish I was joking, but I am not. If you get shot in both kneecaps and stuff, and you find yourself in the emergency room, and you've been in there for longer than a day, woo! You better be Bill Gates in this mug, because if you're not, you gonna have the government hawking you down for the money that you owe them for all these medical bills. It's insane. But in Germany, guess what? You don't have to pay an arm and a leg for medical bills because they got your back. The taxes cover that. America, it's not like that. You pay all this money in health insurance costs and and guess who still gets the you, a person who was in pain. They make profit off of your pain. It sucks. Like, we literally thrive off of a credit system, and it's bothered me since I was 10 years old. Remember, my mom told me, you know, when you get older, you need to open up a credit card so you can start building credit. And I'm like, what's credit? And she basically explained it. And so I'm like, oh, all right. So basically you want me to be credible, borrowing people's money that's not mine, so I can build trust to borrow more money that's not mine. I'm saying all this and I'm about to buy a house, right? And it's great that I'm able to buy the house with money that's not mine, right? But I wish that wasn't an option. I wish I was forced to buy the house myself.
Because I mean, seriously, who wants to be in debt till they die? I mean, that's not fun.
It's an infinite loop of debt, right? Everybody in America has an extreme amount of debt. It's not uncommon for people to be like $100,000 in the hole. It's not uncommon. It's very common for people to have at least 100K in debt. A lot of that being attributed to student loans or hospital bills or what have you, or home loans, you know, auto loans. I mean, all that together, I'm willing to bet the average household is about 300K in debt, guys, in debt. That's insane. So I'm not sure what it's looking like in Germany, but I can 100% tell you that at least the culture is structured in such a way where it's probably not as bad as America. So that's what I wanted to complain about. I am so sorry about making fun of you guys' tax system, because it's definitely far more effective in Germany than it is here. I don't get to see where our taxes are going. I mean, it's kind of sad. It's very sad, honestly. Like, there is all this money we pay in taxes and and we get the breadcrumbs from what we put in, and it sucks. So I might have more of these in the future, but if I made any good points and you guys agree with any of them, let me know in the comments down below. I love you guys so damn much, and as always, it's been a pleasure and a privilege checking this situation, just complaining with you guys, you know, in this video, but more mainly just talking to you guys. As always, I'll see you guys later. Kuss geht raus.
Meine ganzen Namen, meine Profile, Drachenlord ist mein Name.
I want to Drachen